Hello, Assalamualaikum. I'm Kamia Zahra from Social 5. I will give example of movie review that title is Stand By Me by Doraemon. But first, what is review text? Review text is evaluation of publication such as a movie, video game, book, car, concert, or musical theater. Generic structure of review text is orientation, evaluation, interpretative recount, evaluative summation. The purpose of review text is used to critique the event or artworks for the reader or the listener. The language of review text: first, focus on specific participants; 2, using adjective; 3, using long and complex clauses; 4, using metaphor style review text. And distributor, Walt Disney International Japan. This movie was released on 8 August 2014. Stand By Me is a summary of the story of Doraemon. Doraemon we are already familiar with since childhood. Unlike the cartoon movie launched Doraemon, Doraemon Stand By Me story starting from scratch again as great sensation. Nobita from the 22nd century came with Doraemon Nobita met in childhood. Doraemon originally were to help Nobita, but Swazi to force it. He eventually reprogrammed the robot Dispute Cat, a program that contains commands. The Doraemon cannot return to the Century 22 until it could make life Nobita happy. Stand By Me is a summary of the story of Doraemon. Doraemon we are already familiar with since childhood. Unlike the cartoon movie launched Doraemon, Doraemon Stand By Me story starting from scratch again as great-grandson Swazi. Nobita from 22nd century came with Doraemon Nobita met in childhood. Doraemon originally were to help Nobita, but Swazi forced it. He eventually reprogrammed the robot Dispute Cat, a program that contains commands. Doraemon cannot return to the century until it could make life happy Nobita. Of this film, Stand By Me Doraemon, intentionally, the boy and the robot cat comes out of drawer Nobita. He names Sobi and Doraemon. They are a generation to 4th century 22 Nobita. Nobita is always unhappy in his life. Nobita was given an explanation by Sobi why her generation could be like this. Nobita is going to marry the brother of Big IE, Jaikoji, and Nobita is going bankrupt in his work. This makes generation Nobita become afflicted and poor. If the next generation of Nobita doesn't want to live afflicted and poor, Nobita is so blissful to help Nobita generation will live happily in the future. Doraemon at first didn't agree with this, but promises that if given Sobi, Doraemon has already managed to make Nobita then be happy. Back to 22nd century. Doraemon, Nobita, and lives with eventually. Doraemon, the magic tool that introduces the first, i.e. the blades of bamboo. Doraemon, Nobita, no matter study with how to use bamboo propeller in order to fly in comfort. Later, Nobita feels amazed with the tools owned by Doraemon. He thought the magic tools Doraemon can reply the Suneo Deeds and Big G that was already unreached. The doorway will also help Nobita in order not to come to school late. Doraemon tools will make Nobita feels happy. However, the only one that can make Nobita happily ever after that is if he can marry Shizuka together in the future. Excess of this movie. Advantage is a lot about friendship very closely between man and robot different generation, and their friendship is not sufficient by time as well as many moral values content not only friendship but please help each other between friends and also so diligent in school lessons. The weakness of this movie is in terms of graphic ways to watch this movie with 3D and 2D graphics compared to the players enough access of nature we see in Doraemon TV series that is on television. My personal assessment of this film contains many moral values ranging from belief and the power of friendship, trust yourself, and the film spectacle that is suitable for all age because almost the entire content of the film that exists within suitable range from children to elderly and quite a lot of humor provided in this movie. Sekian dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.